intelligent automation. What is it? What do we mean? It's about eliminating manual steps in the context of extended ECM. So making you more efficient in working with the system. An example from HR I'd like to show you. So let's assume inside SuccessFactors an employee gets hired. Then next step should be an employee workspace, should be created automatically. So we have it, and the right template, the right folder structure should be chosen based, for example, on the region the employee is actually living. The relevant data from SuccessFactors about the employee should be transferred to this employee workspace so that you can easily use this for search for documents. You might want to do a completeness check. So do we have all the documents that are required for a new employee? For example, for a person coming from a foreign country, do we have the work permit? It should happen automatically in the background. Then you have a lot of onboarding about documents. New documents should be assigned automatically to the right employee, to the right subfolder. On the other side, you also create documents, so these documents should be created automatically in the context of the onboarding process. Then there are probably some approvals necessary that should happen automatically then next. What about digital signatures? Should be possible, should be doable in an easy way for the employee as well as for the managers. And last but not least, HR, people working in HR, the business partners, should be notified about all the new documents. Is this completely new? No, we have already some of the functionality to date in the solution. So thinking about the context, getting data, creating the employee workspace is already today possible. Also some form of capturing and document property synchronization to documents. What about permissions? Also there we have already some functionality. Like we can transfer role information from the leading system, in this case from SuccessFactors, for example, to the Content Suite Extended ECM. So for example, who is my manager? Who is the HR business partner that is assigned to me? And then giving them accordingly the right permissions. Watching, yeah, a little bit we do have actually. We can send emails when something is changing there. And looking at the actions, almost all the time custom built. In consulting projects, a little bit can be done in content server workflows. So what are the ideas we have here? One idea we have is about watching. Means what? So let's assume you have a project and therefore you have a project workspace and there is a project specification, let's say a Word document, and you're interested about it because a lot of people are working on the specification and you'd like to get informed if there is any change. Any change? No, really, you would like to get informed if there's a relevant change. And I noticed, I've used this in the past a lot. I don't want to be informed if someone just changes the font, if the page is outbreaked in a different way. No, I really would be interested in the relevant changes. That's true for Word document, that's true for PowerPoint. So the system should be that smart that I get just this information I'm interested in. And that we come to the smart presentation. So for example, in a PowerPoint, if 4 slides in a 100 slide presentation have some significant changes, then maybe I get a preview just showing in a thumbnail these 4 slides and I don't have to open up the whole PowerPoint, and I can decide in this notification information whether I should open it or not. That's one thing we are currently working on. Another one is event-driven actions. So having these integrations into lead business applications, there we see they have a lot of business events. A business event could be, for example, a change in job title. It could be an employee onboarding, a sales opportunity created. And we would like to define in a very easy way, this means without any coding, some actions that should happen then automatically. For example, if there is an employee onboarding completed, that some documents get automatically created. And it should be done, it should be possible that a person inside HR, a business admin inside HR is capable to define these actions. That's already available. We call this Event Action Center. And there you see on the left side some business events coming from a success factor, so it means from an HR system. And then per business event, you can define an action plan. So what should happen actually there? But let's see this live. Ciao, I know you have prepared 2 demos for the Event Action Center so that our audience can easily see how they can benefit from the Event Action Center.
Hi, this is Xiaochen. I'm in the Extended ECM Product Management Group, and today I'm going to show how a business admin can use the Event Action Center to provide seamlessly integration between the activities that are happening in the content server and external system. The idea of the Event Action Center is to allow business administrator to configure the activity in a smart view. So what you're seeing now is the landing page for a business administrator, SuccessFactors admin. So once he opens up the content server, he can use the widget called Event Action Center and to configure the activities. So in the first page, you are seeing all the events coming from either external systems, SuccessFactors, which is your HR leading application, or coming from the content server. The first demo case I'm going to show is how employee can upload the documents to trigger the action within SuccessFactors. So if you look at the details about the action plan, if you are uploading the documents and if the documents type equals to sick leave, you can use the information during the upload process to trigger the sickness leave, so the workflow in your HR leading application that is in SuccessFactors system. To upload the document, I decide to use the mobile phone. So here we'll be using the mobile phone. And I can also using the content server apps, that is content service mobile app. I'm now logging as the employee Christine Visa. Once I log into this mobile phone, the first I'm providing with a lot of functionalities I can use. I can click this favorite button because that is the easiest way to access my personal workspace. And within this workspace, you are going to see who is my information, so my personal information, my employee ID, and also the team that is working for me. And as you can see, Martin Schwartz is the HR business partner that is managing my employee documents. Since Christine, so I am in the sick leave, so I decide to upload my doctor notes that I received from doctor, so I can go to the folder, leave and request, and use the function called upload, and I can take pictures of the doctor note. The quality of the picture looks nice, so I decide to use the picture, and during the upload process, I can enter the information about when I'm going to start my sick leave. So I can see the sick leave note will be created for June 5th until June 6th. Because I'm on sick leave the 2 times, I got a doctor note to approve that I can't work during these 2 days. So the document will be uploaded into this folder of the employees. What also happens is the actions that you have configured here, so the time of request, will also be started automatically, powered by the Event Action Center. So if you now go back to this SuccessFactors system, so this will be my SuccessFactors system. I'm logging as the admin user, and I can select the employee Christine Visa. So I can look at this time information for Christine. Remember, I just uploaded a sick leave note as Christine, and also enter the information that I am on sick leave from 5th of June to 6th of June. And this information during the upload process has been used and now entered automatically in your SuccessFactors system. Another example I want to show is how you can leverage the actions or events coming from the leading application SuccessFactors system to trigger the document activity coming within content server. So this is actually the example I want to show as my second part of demo. So in case that you're relocating a certain employee in your SuccessFactors system, we are going to generate a document for this person. So the document that we are going to generate will be the employment contract, because normally if you relocate person within your company, you will, of course, you want to recreate a contract for this person. So I'm still logging as the SuccessFactors sysadmin, so basically this business admin, and this time I'm going to relocate an employee called Jada Baker. So what I'm running here is the process that is in SuccessFactors system, and the idea is once the process is finished, so we can enter the information, the change will happen yesterday. So once this process is finished, we should see the document activity also in extended ECM according to our Event Action Center configurations. So if you look at this job information process here in SuccessFactors, Jada works currently in Cleveland. So now she decided on a different job opportunity. So she wants to work in Boston, and starting from yesterday, so 7th of August, as I entered here. So I can save the changes. What happens is now the process actually running inside the SuccessFactors, and on the end of the process, SuccessFactors will finish the process and tells in content server, Jada Baker now no longer works in Cleveland, but works in Boston. So if you look at the SuccessFactors employment information, you can see current work location for Jada Baker is not Boston anymore. The process is now finished within SuccessFactors. As a result, according to our Event Action Center configuration, now I can log in as the HR business partner. I can go into Jada Baker's workspace by using the favorite widget. And you are seeing here within the widget, within the workspace, one critical widget called activity logs. And this is the relocation change confirmation that is generated by our Event Action Center. So if you open up the documents, and you are able to see all the process information that you entered as a part of the SuccessFactors process also can be used as the document's content and represented in this job relocation confirmation changes. That is all the two demos I want to show. So either you can just use the activities coming from content server to trigger action in SuccessFactors, or vice versa, to take the activities coming from SuccessFactors and to trigger actions within content server, or powered by the Event Action Center.